IPF for
ಏನಿದೆ ಬಿಟ್ರೆ
my lord, ಇದು promotions Swami from level 12 to 13A. UGC guidelines.
ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಅನು
Oh,
lecturers.
Swami.
ಅದು ವೇಕೆನ್ಸಿ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್
non vacancy based. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ UGC regulations.
ಇವ್ರು ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ.
ಇವರು ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, my lord, I challenge the endorsement. In the endorsement, they do not say anything about the interview. My lord, in the reply statement filed before the KAT, my lord, they say that in the interview my performance is low.
ಅದು ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ.
ಹೌದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ?
ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಅನೆಕ್ಷರ್
ನಿಮ್ಮ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ, UGC ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ
UGC ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಪೇಜ್ 75 ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
75. ಇದು CAS ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು.
CAS ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ my lord, 73 Roman 3.
73 Roman 3.
Assistant professor, selection grade academic level to associate professor, academic level 13A.
Assistant professor is lecturer. Associate professor is
reader ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ವೇಕೆನ್ಸಿ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು CAS ಕ್ಯಾರಿಯರ್ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್.
ಏನೇನ್ ಎಲಿಜಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಏನೇನಿದೆ?
ಎಲಿಜಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಸಿಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಹೂ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ 3 years of service in academic level 12, ಅದು ನನಗಿದೆ. A PhD degree in the subject relevant so and so, ಅದು ಇದೆ. Any of the following during the last 3 years completed one course so and so, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲ್ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನನ್ನ ಬಯೋಡಾಟಾವನ್ನು.
Now they say that is the Roman 3 you are reading.
ಹೌದು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. Any one of the following during,
ಅಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ, are you reading Roman 3?
Roman 3 ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, page 73.
ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿನೈ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ ಈಗ
ಸ್ವಾಮಿ? ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪೇಜ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
ಆಯ್ತು.
ಪೇಜ್ 77 Roman 4, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ CAS ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ, ಇದು CAS ಫಾರ್ ಲೈಬ್ರೇರಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಇದೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ಗೂ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಇದೆ.
ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ತೋರಿಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಇದು?
ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ CAS ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್
ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ
ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್.
This is absent there.
This is absent in level 12.
Cannot be made applicable to you.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
What do you say?
ಇದೀಗ
how you can hold interview?
My lord,
ಬೇರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ ಇದೆ?
My learned friend is appearing for the UGC, my lord.
State has to answer. What do you say? That exclusio ulterius principle apply ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Where law prescribes two different procedures. The object is, to one it is applicable, to another it is not applicable. How can you hold interview? ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಏನು? Why are you holding interview? Where is the requirement?
They have to submit the performance self-assessment.
Where is that? So that principal has said he has sent everything to you. How can you hold interview? It is only to control them. To mafia-like thing. Where UGC prescribes interview, you are entitled to hold. Where UGC conspicuously does not prescribe, you cannot hold. That's the law. Expressio unius, exclusio ulterius. That is the principle. What is your position?
Yes.
That's the correct position. Otherwise, they would not have done that rules at all. We have to allow that. No, nothing like that. ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುತ್ತೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು. ಇವೆಲ್ಲ 1 minute ಕೇಸ್, 1 minute ಕಾರ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, 1 minute ಕಾರ್ ವಾಶ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ವರ್ಸಸ್ ಸೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೋ, ಹಂಗ್ 1 minute ಕೇಸ್ಗಳಿವೆ. Why are you insisting upon interview when the law does not prescribe at all? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ನಡಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತಾನೆ ಏನು? Why are you holding interview? Interview ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ. Why for these people? Where is the stand you have taken in that before the KAT?
In the impugned order.
Impugned order. ನಿಮ್ಮ reply ತೋರಿಸಿ.
Reply, my lord, your lordship gets it at page 348.
348.
Oh. Interview ಇದು 352.
It is not based on a vacancy based CAS. Any number of judgments is apex code. CAS is not dependent upon availability of the vacancies. How can you hold? On that ground, they have denied now. Where is that endorsement?
My lord, endorsement is at page 345, my lord, annexure A11.
345.
345. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ.
ಅದನ್ನ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಬೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಡಿನೈ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ.
ಅದು ಪೇಜ್ 352 ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೈ ಲಾರ್ಡ್.
352.
ಹೌದು ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. ಪಾರಾ 9. It is submitted that the selection committee assessed the performance of the applicant by interviewing him and awarded the below cited marks for interview performance and assessment.
Brother, we have to allow this.
My lord, kindly have a look at the finding of the tribunal, para 10 on this very point.
One second. Very well. Come to paragraph. For a moment,
Please.
kindly see 352 of your own version before the tribunal.
Yes, notice.
Have you seen that table now?
Yes.
Yes. You have held interview
Interview
and you have assessed their performance. Correct?
My lord, based on the, there are, my lord, subject to completing the minimum qualifying years of service, there are other conditions which have to be satisfied.
Which are there?
My lord, which relates to their performance during.
Where is that?
My lord, that is as per the guidelines, my lord.
No, show that.
And they have to submit,
Show me where are the guidelines prescribe interview for other set of people, not for these people at all.
no, not the interview, my lord. They have to submit a self-assessment.
You have done it on interview. That is your pleading.
My lord,
Otherwise, we would
the
not
word
perhaps.
may have been wrongly used there.
No, no.
My lord,
It
kindly,
is not paragraph. Kindly come to para 9.
no, I'm saying that the interview word may have been wrongly used there.
No, no, but you have held the interview. Leave that word English word, let it die. But come to your action. See that table. How could you do that? What is your authority?
But it is found that they did not satisfy the,
Oh, why should they should satisfy you? Where is the requirement of satisfying you?
Rules do not.
Rules do not say, rules do not say that. In order to get this, you have to do that. That is not the position of law. What law does not provide for, you cannot do. Because you are an entity,
there are
legal
certain
entity.
performance parameters, my lord, that they have to
Where is that?
complete.
Where is
As per the regulations, my lord.
but allowed. In as much as the tribunal misdirected itself in law, because it sanctified the interview procedure when the UGC, extant UGC guidelines do not provide for that. Wide page 73. First, this becomes apparent because interview procedure is prescribed for other category of employees. Wide page 77. First, next paragraph. In the reply statement filed by the state government before the tribunal, comma, at the paragraph 9, it is scripted as under. Para 9 ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಬರೆದು ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. That obviously shows that the performance of the petitioners was assessed by holding interview, which the rules did not provide for, and that the performance appraisal in the interview is irrelevant for granting of CIS to the teachers going by the UGC, extant UGC regulations. First, next one. The Calcutta High Court in so and so has held that all that is not prohibited is permissible to the natural persons, and all that is not provided for is impermissible for the legal persons. First, the entities functioning under the statutory rules, namely the UGC regulations promulgated under the UGC Act 1956, 56, function as legal entities and not as natural persons. First, next paragraph. There is also force in the submission of Mr. Butt appearing for the petitioners in invoking expressio unius, exclusio ulterius, the principle which Broom's legal maxim at page number so and so has said as under. First, our apex court in the decision of so and so has affirmed it as a rule of administration. First, no circumstances are pointed out to make the maxim inapplicable. First, in the above circumstances, petition is allowed, impugned order is quashed, writ of mandamus issues. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ರಿಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೆಂಡಮಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು.
ರೂಲ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
To consider candidature of the petitioners for the grant of CAA status.
Level 12 to 13A.
The CAA status is not dependent upon availability of vacancies. ಯಾವ judgment? Is that judgment?
ನಮ್ಮ ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದಿದೆ ನಾನು
ಅದು ಇದ್ದದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಹೈಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಇಟ್.
ನೋಡಿ, ಅವರು ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಟೈಪಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. The apex court said as under.
Much obliged.
Time for compliance. Yeah, this board.
Same issue, my lord, in the other two.
The subject matter of all the three petitions, common order.
Please.
Common better, separate madam. Government. The subject matter of this petition is substantially similar to the one in serial number 2, wherein relief has been accorded to the petitioners therein, and therefore on the principle of parity, similar relief cannot be denied to similarly circumstanced persons. Wide 1975, 76 ಅದೇ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ಹಾಕೋ DB judgment ಗೋವಿಂದ್ ಭಟ್ರದ್ದು ಅದನ್ನ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. Therefore, this petition is also allowed. ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Next, structure the judgment. Yes.